Well, this framework is a very eclectic framework, and that means that it's constantly kind of growing and developing, and it draws on so many different things. So in the old paradigm, as I call it, the kind of the paradigm we've all internalized and grown up in, we tend to see things, it has to be either this or that, and my approach is better than your approach, and so on. I grew up in academia, I can say this, right? I was trained in academia to know exactly if people knew the right theories, and if they showed up the right way, and they knew how to reference the right people and say the right things, and that was, I learned a lot, but it's not very conducive for a much broader framework like this one is. So we draw on ancient wisdom practices, contemplative practices, on the science, neuroscience, science of learning and development, neuroscience of well-being, understanding emotions, of course systems dynamics, that's Peter's framework, of course, and evolutionary biology. So many different areas are integrated into this framework. So probably one of the reasons why it works is it's pretty universally human. And we have kids as young as 3-4-year-olds working with some of these tools and practices, and we have ministry level leadership working with the same tools and practices. So you see, when something can kind of be as broad as all that throughout so many different cultures and ethnicities and walks of life, we can create culture. And if we shape a culture for compassionate systems change in the world, my hunch is that we can actually make change. We can actually change things around, not just the superficial changing things within the current structure, but changing the structure itself. Yeah.